They go last to first, and they win the NFC North.
Okay, welcome in. This is the Black Bears Den podcast. I am your humble and gracious host, Justin, and it's Victory Monday. We got a win out of the Raiders, but first things first, you can follow me on Twitter or X at _Justino _. Everything else will be linked down in the description below. That was a tough game. That was a really, really, really tough game that we just won. I love to see it. It was showing that this team is getting a little bit of grit, and I'm a firm believer in believing that you have the identity of who the head coach is. And Ben Johnson has shown us who he is. Back up in Detroit, but now it's starting to be implemented with this team, how this team is playing, and how this team is wanting to finish. First things first, let's just focus on the defense, the negatives. Ashton Jeanty had 21 carries, 138 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. He had 2 receiving touchdowns, too. But Raheem Mostert also, we had on 4 carries, 62 yards and an average of 15.5. Ashton Jeanty averaged 6.6 yards a carry, which is, we cannot give that up. I don't know what this problem is with this defense and not being able to clog up holes to where we're not getting gashed up the middle. It's going to become to be a serious issue, and if this team is going to be a fringe playoff team, which is what is now starting to look like, we're not the worst team in the NFL, which is what the first 2 weeks was showing me, but it seemed like we might be a fringe right outside of the playoff picture team. And that's going to be a problem. That's going to derail us if we cannot stop the run. Geno looked horrible against us. So shouts out to the secondary for the way they played. Kevin Byard, have yourself a day. Tyreek Stevenson, keep proving me the fuck wrong. Please keep proving me the fuck wrong, because you out here making plays. But yeah, hell yeah, Kevin Byard, hell of a fucking day, bro. It didn't do much to us again through the air. Obviously, Geno did have a horrible day. 14-21, 117 yards, 2 picks, 3 interceptions. It was nothing that they could do. It's just we just got gashed on the run. Now on our half, on our side of the ball with our offense. Again, another day, DeAndre Swift, yeah, like when it was big, you showed up when it was big. The whole offense showed up big. At the end of the game, marching down the field and getting us where we need to be at to be able to be in a position to win. DeAndre Swift, 14 yards, 14 carries, 38 yards, 2.7 a carry. Kyle Monangai only gave him 4 carries. I don't see why we didn't just keep him in the game and get him going. 4 carries for 18 yards, 4.5 was his average. Caleb had an okay day through the air. 22 of 37, 212 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. The pick was not that bad. Okay, Mason Crosby was just playing like a prime J.J. Watt. I thought he was going to wheel that team to a victory. It was crazy. That might have been the best first quarter of play I've ever seen from that position standpoint. That was insane. I was terrified of Max Crosby the way he came out the gate against us. Rome Odunze, have yourself a day. I thought my mic went out. Rome Odunze, have yourself a day. 4 receptions, 69 yards, and a touchdown. Cole Kmet, you cannot be dropping a ball like that. That was bad. That was really, really bad day from Cole Kmet. I'm a Cole Kmet stan, but that was a bad, bad day. I don't think that we should get rid of him like you guys are saying on Twitter. This is why we draft Colston. This is not why we drafted Colston. We drafted Colston to have 2 good tight ends. Still don't believe in that pick, but, hey, neither here nor there. Special teams, really, really good day. Josh Blackwell, player of the game. Boy, that was beautiful. It was a lot to take away from this game, and I'll have more later in the week, most likely. This was just like a really, really, really gritty game. This was an ugly, ugly win. And this is a because typically when we have ugly wins, I'm not happy about it. But this one, I'm happy about us having a ugly win because it showed our grit to get there. I knew Caleb was going to go down the field and put us in a position to win the game anyway. But we got a bye week next week, so we don't have anything. I will be back later in the week. I don't know what day I'll be back later in the week to talk about it, but it's not much there this week. So I will be back, you guys. Maybe I'll come up with power ranking videos, something like how Chris does over there. Shout out to Cheesehead to the Deathbed. Go check out his channel. I might try and implement some of the things that he's doing over here to get you guys more content, especially during the bye week. But other than that, I think that's all I got for you guys right now. Bear down.